Hey, what's going on, guys? Flick here, and welcome back to another episode of the Liverpool Career Mode. And in today's episode, our fate will be determined whether we can stay in the hunt for a Premier League title and whether we can reach another final of a European competition. My goals and ambitions have not changed since the start of this season. I am still trying to win the treble, and I think we're in the right kind of position to compete for it. Yes, we haven't been the best this season, but we still hung in there and we're still competing with the best teams. At the end of the day, it's time for us to stop making excuses and just get the results that we need to get, whether that be in Europe or whether that be here at home in the Premier League. I wanted to take a minute to reiterate the purpose of these press conferences, and I have two main goals from press conferences. One is to keep you guys updated in this career mode. I understand you might miss an episode from time to time, and hopefully by watching these press conferences, you can stay fairly up to date with the series. And two, I want to keep you guys involved in this series, and the best way that you can get featured in these press conferences is by leaving an original and short to the point comment. Try to think of a theme that I might address in a future press conferences, and try not to ask a question that I've answered in previous press conferences. That'll definitely increase your guys' likelihood, and I always try to be fair and pick the best comment to answer. Even with this Liverpool career mode coming to a close, I will be continuing press conferences in that Sevilla career mode that we're going to do to end off FIFA 16. And of course, any career mode I might do in FIFA 17. Speaking of future videos, we are inching closer every single day to that 20,000 subscriber mark, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support you are giving towards this series and towards this channel. It's really crazy to think about, and I'm just so thankful to have all of you guys around me. But I was wondering what kind of videos you would like to see for that 20,000 subscribers special. I definitely want to do something, and I was thinking about doing something like my YouTube story, describing what made me start on YouTube, and maybe providing some motivation for those of you that are up and coming YouTubers. But I definitely am open to other ideas. If you have an idea in mind, go ahead and drop it in the comments section below, and I'll be reading over the comments. Once again, we will be featuring 3 matches in today's episode, and starting things off with an away match against Crystal Palace. Coming off a 2-2 draw against QPR in the last episode, we're not in the best of form in the Premier League, but we need to turn that around ASAP, and the only way we're going to overtake Chelsea is by getting wins. We're going to look to start that there against Crystal Palace. Then, getting into May, we do have the second leg of our semi-final fixture in the Champions League against Schalke. They did get a 1-0 win on their home turf, but we're returning to Anfield, and I'm confident we can get the victory and advance through to the final, ending off the episode with another home match against Everton, who are currently sitting third in the table, and they are also looking to win the Premier League title. We've had trouble against Everton in the past, but we're going to look to break that in this one. This is the lineup I have chosen for our first fixture, and I have chosen to include the players in the starting lineup that are currently playing the best out of the ones that have full fitness, and that means sacrificing rating at times. Timo Younes, he might not be the highest rated player, but he has been scoring goals against the likes of Bayern Munich, so I'm hoping he can do it against Crystal Palace. Ryan Kent also impressed me in the last episode, so I gave him the nod to start. This match at Selhurst Park won't be an easy one for us, and a lot of our former players featuring in Crystal Palace's starting 11, Leon Bailey and Danny Ings, both in the starting 11. I'm going to try my best to not let them score. Looking back at the footage from some of the previous episodes, I've noticed a recurring problem being that I am not getting enough shots on target, and are you kidding me? As I'm talking, Crystal Palace do score, and it really came out of nowhere. But the point I was trying to make is that we don't get enough shots on target, and I'm going to look to change that starting with this match against Crystal Palace. Now we're going to have to come back from a deficit, but that doesn't change my mentality. Here you go, Ryan Kent dribbling inside. And he has options in the middle. Can square this one across, and it's going to be Sadio Mane. A shot, and you have to put this header away. How do you not get that one on target, whoever that was? To be fair, it was Timo Younes. He's a young player, but he should be able to head the ball. We're caught on the counterattack right here. Leon Bailey, he's got a lot of pace. He will send the ball into the box. Karius, huge save. Good ball played out wide. And it's going to be John Flanagan. Getting in a good position. Dribbling this one inside. Needs passing options. And we're going to work it around. It's Timo Younes. He can bang in a long shot. He did against Bayern Munich, and he's going to do it again against Crystal Palace. Boys, I think I found my new favorite long shot taker. And that is why I put the players in form to start this game. Timo Younes on his right foot is so clinical. Here's Leon Bailey playing it inside. It's going to be MacArthur. Will he shoot this one? Instead, it's a shot. Matip gets the block in. That shot goes wide, and we'll go into the halftime break. Tied up 1-1. Despite a shaky start, we are level going into the halftime break, courtesy of a Timo Younes long shot. And if we can set that one up again in the second half, that would be ideal, but I'll bring in some of our different substitutes in later in this game, the likes of Luis Suarez and Messi, if need be. On Ryan Kent. A little bit of space here for Ryan Kent. And he might be able to burb a spin inside. Was that a foul? It is a penalty kick given. We've gotten a little bit of luck, and this is a chance for us to pick up 3 points against Crystal Palace. We'll actually make some subs right now. Daniel Sturridge coming off, and we will bring on Luis Suarez to likely take this penalty kick for us. Markovic being brought on for Ryan Kent, and finally Timo Younes coming off, and we'll bring on Christian Pulisic at that left center mid position. Here's Luis Suarez to take this one off to the right, and we've had some good luck recently with penalties. This time, though, it is saved. To be fair, that wasn't the best penalty kick I've seen taken. Luis Suarez is usually a lot more clinical with his penalties, but we're going to try to push on. And James Milner now on the ball. Maybe we should have let him take the penalty kick, but Luis Suarez trying to redeem himself. Berber spinning inside. Gonna go with the finesse shot, and that's a huge block by the defender. Full time for us, guys, and once again, we get another draw, and it's the same problem that's been plaguing us all season, not taking advantage of the opportunities in front of us. Missing a penalty kick is not acceptable, especially by a player of Luis Suarez's caliber. Well, despite us not getting the best results as of late, Chelsea has arguably done even worse. Despite a strong start to the season, they have not been stellar as of late, and we are still one Chelsea loss and one Liverpool win away from being top of the table, assuming we can get that win against Everton. Monthly scouting update coming through from Ghana, and a 70 to 94 potential player will give us our first scouting report. And now moving on, we have a 67 to 91. That will add a 77 to 94, and finally a 72 to 94 Ghana, giving us 4 players that we add to the Youth Academy. For this fixture against Schalke, we'll have to turn our attention away from the Premier League and focus purely on the Champions League. I know this team has the potential to get the kind of results we need, but we haven't been able to bring the best out of them this season. We need to start doing that right now and for the remainder of this season. The Schalke team left relatively unchanged from the previous fixture, but my mentality for this game is going to be different. It's going to be to score early and to score often. Coutinho has done work right here, and what a through ball played. It's going to be Emre Can, the player I want shooting those kind of chances. But Schalke's keeper, Ralf Fährmann, has been big in this game, and he's going to be tough to beat. There we go, good play. Lionel Messi, got a Berber spin inside. Getting by a couple of players, finesse shot inside the box. Very unlucky for that one not to score. I think Ralf Fährmann got a hand to it and it went off the post a couple times. And Schalke once again get it cleared. That's a good through ball played. And Coutinho suddenly has a chance. He can bang this one in with his right foot. And that is a finish and a half by Philippe Coutinho. We needed some of our crucial players to step up. And one of the guys that we've had since season 1 do it for us. Philippe Coutinho gets us the lead. I'm sick and tired of losing these kind of games. And it's about time that our players stepped up. I'll let Messi take a free kick from this kind of position. He'll get 2 bars of power. And can you get this one by Ralf Fährmann on target? And it's off the post. We finally got that goal that we were looking for, but this game is far from over. I would prefer for this match to be finished in 90 minutes, but if things stand as is, we would be going into extra time. I'm going to try to get another goal and end this. It's a poor pass by Leroy Sané. He'll find Messi. And one more pass, we'll find Ozil. Hasn't done much for this team yet, but he cuts it inside well. And that was the right option to play that one inside. Unfortunately, Schalke able to collect it. Corner kick for Schalke. We're going to start thinking about substitutions pretty soon, and Schalke have started to make them. Goretzka coming on for Hoger. We're going to collect this. Surely, I don't know how this is still inside our area, but we need to get it cleared. Come on, boys. Get it outside the box. And the shot goes wide. I'm going to make the changes now. Lionel Messi has not impressed me in this game. I don't know what's wrong with him. He had that good run of form just a couple episodes ago, but it seems to have collapsed, and we'll be taking him off. And looking to bring on Markovic will be the player to bring on. In addition to that, we're going to bring Adam Lallana in for Ozil. Chicharito on the ball for Schalke. We cannot let Schalke score in this game, because if they do get that away goal, then I think that pretty much seals all chances we have at winning this match. And now with the shot, we will get it cleared. Chicharito once again. We'll look to cross this one in. It's going to be Max Meyer to Leroy Sané. We're going to get that one cleared out with Nathaniel Klein. Well done. Good work by Marco Reus. He sees the run being made by Suarez. And if we can get around this last Schalke defender, this could be a chance for us. Someone needs to give Suarez an option. It's Lallana scooping this one inside, getting by a couple Schalke defenders. The near post shot just about was on target, but it goes out for a goal kick. I can't explain how intense this game is. The fact that this is going to be for a Champions League final spot only makes it that much more significant. As crucial as Coutinho was for us in those first 90 minutes, we're just going to have to sub him off due to fitness reasons, and Milner will be brought on. Just defend this, boys. Just defend this. Goretzka playing into the middle. It's Huntelaar. We need to get this one cleared, and Klein able to get it outside the box. Once again, a block, and we finally get it out of our area. This counterattack could be on. Milner playing over the top. He's a master of those long balls. And now it's going to be Marco Reus. Berber spinning inside. Getting by another Schalke defender. This is finesse shot range. He'll go with his right foot. Clemens, huge block for Schalke. 15 minutes left to go, and not much has changed. If we go into another 15 minutes and nobody scores, we'll go into penalty kicks. If we get a goal, we'll advance. If Schalke gets a goal, they'll advance. Suarez, a little bit of space here. We'll look to thread the needle, and it's going to be Markovic inside the box, and it's a near post finesse shot. And Ralf Fährmann has finally been beat. It's going to be Lazar Markovic to get us the goal, and Luis Suarez with the unselfish play and the vision to set that up. We need to park the bus now, because if Schalke do score, although we'd be equal on aggregate, they would have the away goal lead, and we cannot let that happen. If we can get another goal, that should seal it for us, though. Adam Lallana cutting by a couple of Schalke players, and now wasting some time, sees the man on the far post. It's Markovic once again. Don't tell me he's going to get another one. He's made him look like a fool, and somehow that ends up in the back of the net. Ralf Fährmann, he's had an absolute shocker, and Markovic has turned up. Boys, we're advancing through to the final. That game was way too close for comfort, but we did what we had to do, and we're through to the final. Our final scouting report coming through from Ireland, and an 83 potential is the first scouting report. Now 75, 94 will add to the youth academy. And continuing, 74, 93, once again we'll add a player, and a 91 to end things off. Our final game of the episode will be against Everton, and you guys already know the significance of this game. If we can beat Everton, that could probably knock them out of the chances for winning the Premier League title. And then we just have to hope that Chelsea do lose one of their remaining fixtures, and that would make us Premier League champions, assuming that we can win the rest of our games. This is the team that we brought out, and it's not the best looking team in terms of fitness, but we need to bring out the best quality players as possible. Everton being one of the best away teams in the league should make for interesting competition, but we're just coming off a win. Confidence is high, and we can get this result. Rosie Coop getting by a couple of Everton players, now laying out the pass to Luis Suarez, waiting for support. We'll find Coutinho. He has the pass inside to Lionel Messi. Messi inside the box, going to use a heel-to-heel flick. And John Stones, the widely sought-after defender, does get it cleared. There's Gerard Deulofeu on the ball for Everton. Over to Ross Barkley. Back to Deulofeu, now switching the play to Kevin Ross, who's having a heck of a season, scoring a lot of goals for Everton. Ross Barkley once again, looking to create an assist and sending the ball inside the box. We get it cleared. Royce, tons of space on the left. Emre Can picking out the pass. Well done here. And maybe we can just beat out Coleman for pace. Sees the passing option inside. Luis Suarez needs to put this one away. What a save by Subasic. It's been a back and forth first half, but we're just not testing Subasic enough. And the chances we have had, we need to put away. It's going to be an interesting 45 minutes to close out the game. We need to get a win. We got Messi on the right. Royce is going to play it forward. Messi's going to run onto it. Going to try to beat the defender out with pace. And here we go. This is a legitimate chance. Could cross this one in, and we will cross it to the far post. It was a miscommunication. Markovic, the man in form, will be coming on for Lionel Messi, and we have a couple of tired players here on the left side. Royce coming off, and we'll bring on Sadio Mane. In addition, Milner coming on for Coutinho. Here's Morales on the ball. Hasn't really made much of an impact in this game yet. Karius does get this one punched out, but we need to recollect and get this one cleared. I think it was one of our defenders that got the block in. It's a corner kick for Everton. They do have 52% of the possession, and they have dominated this game in general, but Karius gets this one collected and has options. We'll find Sadio Mane, and he'll look to find Luis Suarez way forward, and it actually found him. We have a passing opportunity inside, and it's going to be Markovic. Please put this one away on your right foot, and we're going to get a goal right there. Markovic, I need to give him more playtime because that is 3 goals in 2 games against some quality opponents, and we have the lead. Here's Mane, using that pace down that left side, and he will look to Burbaspin inside and get a second goal for us here against Everton. Has a crossing options, looking to find Luis Suarez, and that is 2, boys. We're going to be picking up 3 points against our rivals and helping our chances to win the Premier League. There's full time for us, guys, and it's about time that we do get the result we were looking for against Everton. Let's go ahead and take a look at the league table, see how things stand. With 2 games remaining in the Premier League season, only 2 points separates us and Chelsea, and boys, there are 2 episodes left in this Liverpool crew mode. If that's not a sign, I'm not sure what is. In the next episode, we'll play 1 Premier League match in the FA Cup final, and in the last episode of this career mode, we'll play the final Premier League fixture as well as the Champions League final against Barcelona. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode of Liverpool Career Mode, go ahead and drop a like down below. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And if you're interested, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Twitch. Links to those platforms are in the description down below. And until next time, this has been Flick. I'll be talking to you guys again soon.